Hello, everybody. How's it going today? Welcome to my live. It's Amanda here with Chiquel. I'm really happy to be here with you again today. I feel like I was just live with you guys. Hi, Sunny Pepper. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Cold Popcorn. Oh my goodness. All you guys are popping on now. Welcome back, you guys. Like I said, I feel like I was just live, but truly that was only like 5 days ago. So I kind of was just live. But welcome back, everybody. I see you all commenting. I love that you're here again. If you are watching over on our social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, then come on over to our website, chiquel.com, chiquel.ca. We'd love to have you there instead, only because it's just more user-friendly over there. You can actually comment. You can actually participate in giveaways that we're doing. We're going to do 2. And you can actually make purchases if you want. Obviously, no pressure. We are just here to enjoy the world of wigs and kind of see what's out there. But I see a lot of you guys saying hi. Welcome. I say hello to all of you back. I see people are from Seattle. Let me know where you guys are from. I always love seeing where you guys are watching from. BC, rainy BC. You know, I'm in Alberta. And it's not raining currently, but it was raining yesterday, and looks like it really wants to rain right now. Virginia. Oh my gosh. My comments are being funny again. Alabama, Missouri, Chicago. I'm just going to say hi because my comments do this funny thing where it like repeats one comment over and over and over again. So whoever said they were from Seattle, all I was seeing was Seattle, Seattle, Seattle. I'm like, not everybody could be from Seattle. That would be crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I see a lot of people here. Hello from Edmonton. Fantastic. If you guys don't know already, I'm from Edmonton. I don't live there currently, but I am from there. So thank you guys. I just actually got this very recently. I got this for like 80% off. It was like $14. How fantastic is that? It was a good day. Okay. So, some comment came up that was exactly what I just said. That was so strange. Anyways, sorry. Besides the point, let me show you guys tell you guys what I have going on. Sassy Seeds, you moved. I didn't move. I just turned my camera so that I have more space. Then I can step back a little bit, whereas before I didn't have a lot of space. So I'm still in the same spot. I just kind of shuffled my camera over a little bit. Moved slightly. That's right. Still in the same location. Okay, so I, of course, have open box items for you guys today. When I say open box items, I mean they are items that I opened the box of. They aren't like used or worn or like old or anything. They are just brand new items that I potentially did a review on, and that are now going to be for sale for you for 65% off, which is a steal of a deal. And some of them I've literally never opened the box before up until this very moment when I'm going to show them to you. So I have my open box items for you. I have several tress allure items that we're offering for 50% off, and they're good ones. They're the good ones. We also have several bell tress items that we're offering for 50% off. So I have those to show you as well. Plus, I'm going to revisit our brand new line from Chiquel, our RIAH line. I'll show you guys those because our first sort of launch of them did really well. And we want to make sure you guys get in on the action for RIAH before it's kind of too late and there's, no more left to get. So I'm going to show RIAH so that you guys can see what it's all about. But we're also going to be doing 2 giveaways. So one giveaway will be done sort of partway through. Another giveaway will be done at the end. And we just love giving you guys all sorts of things. Thank you, Share Bear. My shirt, I've seen a few comments on my shirt. This is the brand Buffalo, I think. I got it at the Bay. If you're from Canada, you know the Bay. And the Bay is actually closing down, which is very sad. And they're having like an 80% off sale. So I was able to snag this from the Bay for like 80% off. So exciting. Okay, shall we get started? Let me show you first of all, or tell you what I have on my head right now. This is Simmer Elite. Obviously a very popular wig by Raquel Welch. This is in the color Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. That is, it's like, I think it's one of my very favorite colors out of all of the colors. It's such a beautiful coppery red tone, but this is Simmer Elite. This is not part of our sale today, but you can find this on our website, and of course find it in all sorts of colors. This, like I said, is Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice, tons of other colors. It's made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. It has a lace front, full monofilament top, so you can part it anywhere you want when you have that full monofilament top, and it is partially hand tied. So when I say partially hand tied, I mean that part of the wig is hand tied, like somebody took their hands and tied on these fibers. So this part here is hand tied, whereas the bottom half is wefted or closed wefted. And that means that the fibers have been sewn from a machine into rows here. So that is a partially hand-tied cap, which is Simmer Elite. But again, this is not part of our sale. It's just, you know, one that I'm wearing right now. Okay, let me put that down, and I'm gonna get started with our open box items. Just remember, if you're new, I guess, our open box items, there's only one of them. So when I show them, and if you're gonna go into our link to see if you can purchase it, if you don't see it there, then that means someone has purchased it already. Often when I show these open box items, they're gone in a jiffy. They're gone super fast. And for that, I apologize. But also try and remember that the whole fun of me being here and the whole fun of me doing these lives is often to just open your brains to new wigs, open your brains to new wigs, open your mind to new wigs, and just seeing what else is out there. So I'm going to show the open box items. We're going to have fun looking at them. And if you happen to be one of the people who actually purchase it, then yay for you. It's kind of like winning the lottery, I find, when I like change my frame of mind and look at it that way. If you end up getting an open box item and you are the lucky buyer, it's like, yes, I won the lottery. Sharp brownie, yeah. And the whole point of these lives is to talk to other ladies who love wigs and to know that we're not alone in this, right? Because wig wearing is a journey. It is a tricky one sometimes. It's hard. And if you are someone who is experiencing hair loss, that in itself is tough alone. So to know you're not the only one going through that, just being here is lovely. Okay, let me get started with these open box items. I'm just going to grab whatever I have on top here. So I have Unspoken by Gabor. And you know what? This is, I have not even opened this yet. So this is like very exciting for all of us because this is truly a brand new wig that I'm just going to plop on my head for you. Someone was asking, I saw, about the band that I have on my head. So what I'm wearing on my head right now is a wig grip. It's a silicone wig grip that we have at Chiquel. If you are having issue with your wig staying on your head and nothing has really worked for you yet, then try a silicone wig grip. You can find this in our live link. If you're looking to shop the sale, then make sure you click the little shopping bag icon. That will open up and you can find the silicone wig grip in our accessories tab. So if you just are looking for something else to try to keep that darn wig on, then give this a go. It's super duper stretchy. I don't feel like my brains are being squished out of my head when I wear this, which is really nice because I find sometimes some silicone wig grips are just like too tight and you can't adjust them. But this one has a lot of really nice stretch to it and still forms to your head. Anyways, let's carry on. Unspoken by Gabor. It's an open box item. I have this in GL 6-30 mahogany, which is a nice warm brunette here. So this is by Gabor. Did I say that? I can't remember. It's by Gabor. We have a center monofilament part here. We have a lace front. How can we tell which belt dress is 50% off? You will tell you. It's Beckham, Austin, and Katniss, which I will show in a little bit here, but those three are 50% off. So Unspoken has an open wefted cap, velvet ear tabs, velvet nape, and Velcro adjusters. This is made with synthetic fiber, plain synthetic fiber, not heat friendly, just plain synthetic, cute little bob. So often when you get wigs out of the box, fresh, brand new, they're gonna come with this zigzag part here. So that zigzag part is there to just kind of show you that it's a new wig. It hasn't been tampered with. It came right from the factory itself and hasn't like had any funny business going on with it. So a lot of new wigs have that in them. You're not meant to keep that zigzag part. If you were to keep that zigzag part, then you wouldn't be able to see the monofilament underneath that gives you the illusion of that part line there. So I don't want to mess with this too much because this will be somebody's. So let me spin around and show this to you. This is definitely a little bit closer to medium density, low to medium density, but there is permatease in this. So for anyone new to permatease, permatease is what wig manufacturers put at the root of a wig, of a synthetic wig. Not all synthetic wigs, but a lot of synthetic wigs. That gives it volume, gives it shape, and often disguises any of the wefting. So this one has that. So that's why we have this volume here. And sometimes it's hard to tone it down throughout the day. If you do tone it down, it often chooses to kind of come back up again. Okay, there's your lace front on this. And I did show you that middle part, but I'll show you one more time just for fun. Needs steam. So Sharp Brownie, yes. All wigs do need some maintenance over time. Something like this that is plain synthetic does better with steam as opposed to dry heat. That's very hot. If you use like dry, hot heat on this, you're going to singe the fiber. But using steam on synthetic wigs is a great way to help sort of restore the fiber to get rid of any frizz that you might see. Something like this though, that's off my shoulders, mid-length, it's not going to tangle very much and it's not going to get that friction frizz on the ends. So in terms of maintenance, something like Unspoken, the one I'm wearing, it's going to be pretty easy peasy. Like you're not going to have to do a ton of maintenance on this. This will be a great sort of throw and go wig that doesn't need a lot of maintenance. So if you're looking for low maintenance wigs, definitely opt for plain synthetic and up and off of your shoulders. And those will be like your ride or die everyday type of a wig. Okay, so again, Unspoken, this was an open box item. Pardon me, my voice is going all of a sudden. Open box items today are 65% off, and you can find them in our shopping link for our live. When you click the little shopping bag, that's going to take you to our link where you can purchase all the items on our live today. And the open box items are available in the section that says Amanda's Wigs. So good luck finding that. I hope you do. And again, if you are over on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you won't be able to find those links where you are. You have to come to our website at chiquel.com or chiquel.ca, and that is where you can access the links to purchase. Okay. Hi, Jazzy Sue. I'm glad you didn't miss my live either. Happy to have you here. Okay, I have another open box item, you guys. Again, brand new, out of the box, has never been touched. And this one is a Raquel Welch one. And this is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. And this is in the color Shaded Wheat, which is a really gorgeous medium leaning warm dimensional blonde color with some medium brown roots. So this is RL14/22SS Shaded Wheat, and this is in the wig called Day to Date. This one has a left monofilament part, lace front extending into your ear tabs, open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape with Velcro adjusters. All right, let me get this on for you. Kind burrito, any toppers today? Unfortunately, we don't have any toppers today. I'm so sorry. Okay, I find this to be such a romantic style. Like it's these perfect waves going on here. It's all pretty much one length. Like you're not gonna find a lot of layering in this one. Like in the front, there's no layering. It's all droopy in the front. This is closer, low to medium density, I would say, and there is some permatease in this. So you're gonna find some permatease around this section here. You had friends with that hair so long ago. Yeah. I like that I've moved my camera over because now I can look at all the space I have. I can step back. Why didn't I do this before? Silly me. What do you recommend for someone who's hot most of the time and sweaty? You know what? At the end of the day, wigs are wigs and wigs are hot. But to combat that a little bit, I would opt for low density styles. I would opt for styles that are off your shoulders or ones that you can pull up and off of your neck. I would look for styles that have minimal to no permatease because the permatease kind of creates more layering and a barrier so that there's less ventilation going on. And also opt for something that has a monofilament top because that will be more breathable up there. So if you kind of get all of those things in, it definitely helps a little bit, but still at the end of the day, not gonna lie, wigs will be hot when you're in hot weather. So there's that. All right, day-to-date is coming off. Just a reminder, if you see me show these open box items and then you were like, I want that, and then you try and find it and you don't see it in the Amanda's Wigs section, somebody else wanted it more and they got it before you did. So I'm so sorry. But also know that these wigs can also be found on our regular website too, in other colors. So you can go to like our regular website as opposed to our link for our live show, and you can see other colors that are there. Okay, sorry, you're joining late. Hi, Playful Snack. Glad you're here. Real up. Do you wear a wig when you are at home? You know what? Not always. Sometimes I get home and I like get busy doing things and I kind of forget to take it off. But then I'll start doing things like playing with my kids, or like I play soccer a lot with my son. And as soon as I start playing soccer with him, I'm like, oh, geez, this is driving me crazy. I forgot I had this on, so I'll take it off. But I often am not wearing a wig at home unless I just like simply forget I'm wearing it, or if I'm cold. When I'm cold, I need something on my head, so I'll sometimes just keep a wig on. Okay, next open box item. Thanks, Sharp Brownie. Rough, all of you love Tuesdays. I love Tuesdays too. It's so much fun to be able to interact with you guys. Okay, what did I take? This is, Love Wave. I actually shared this one on social media the other day. Love Wave has a hand-tied top. So let me make this clarification for you. A hand-tied top, a lot of people just go ahead and call this a monofilament top. It is not a monofilament top. Monofilament top is different than a hand-tied top. Hand-tied top, this one is double layered and it's made out of like a tulle material. So let me show you these double layers here. This tulle material is softer, more like pliable, better for sensitive scalps. And with these hand-tied tops, you are going to find that the knotting of the fiber is done more in clusters. Like I don't know if you can even see this in the quality, but these are tied into clusters as opposed to more individual knots that you will see on monofilament, which is more of like a rougher lace-like material. So this is a hand-tied top. Okay, Love Wave also has an open lifted cap, velvet ear tab, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. Okay, this is the color Rusty Auburn, by the way, which is the color code GL 29-31. Ugh, the tags are always in the way. I have cut myself with tags sometimes. I've put my wigs on and I've like flipped up and the tags have like caught me in the face and I've gotten paper cuts across my face. Who knew wigs would be dangerous? They are. They can be. Beware. Okay. So Love Wave, here's the lace front on this. This is made with plain synthetic fiber, not heat friendly. There's your hand-tied top. Potent salad. Every week you give me more encouragement to wear wigs. Oh, you have severe hair loss. I'm sorry. Hair loss is not, it's not easy. Obviously, I've been through hair loss. I have alopecia, just in case you're new to me. I've had alopecia, my hair has fallen out. I've had no hair before. Hair loss is hard, I get it. And making the decision to wear a wig, it's a big decision. It's very life-changing, to be honest. Again, I'm wearing Love Wave, by the way. Sorry, I'm like speaking and talking about wigs at the same time. But I also hope you guys know that once you do make that decision to wear wigs, it does get easier. Every day it gets easier and easier and easier. It also gets funner. Is that a word? Funner? More fun. It gets more fun every day. Love Wave here is more of a medium density. There is some permatease in this. Not very much, to be honest. A lot of this is very, the volume comes from the style. Like it's just a very voluminous style. Okay. It's just hair. You're right. It is just hair. But at the same time, it's also not just hair. We say that to, you know, make us feel better. It's just hair. But whenever I think about it, it's more than hair because it becomes our self-esteem. It's our confidence. It's part of who we are, all in the same breath. So when it comes to our health, I think a lot of us who do experience hair loss, well, not a lot, I shouldn't say a lot of us, but in my case, for me, my health is just fine. So for me, when I say it's just hair, I am thankful that it is just hair, but then it's also more than that. When you put your wig on, the girl in the mirror smiles again. Yeah, I know. I remember having those moments in the beginning of my wig journey where I had like almost no hair left and I was just starting to dabble in the wig world. Finally putting on a wig that sort of feels like you again. It's like you've sort of found yourself again. When you lose your hair, you feel like you've lost yourself. And then you go on this journey with the wigs to try and find yourself again. So getting that wig that just reminds you of you, it's a very special moment. Okay, I have another open box item here. And this one is called Falling For You. It is by Gabor, and this is the color Chestnut. Sunlit Chestnut, GL 10-12. The best is helping others love the wig community. Yeah, it's so fun to be able to share your love of wigs with other women and help them on their journey. It's very rewarding. Okay, so again, this is Falling For You. This has that same hand-tied top that I was talking about for Love Wave. So it's that double layer hand-tied top where the fibers are sewn into those clusters. Lace front extending into your ear tab, velvet ear tabs, open wefted cap, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Okay, so Love Wave is made with synthetic fiber. This is a really nice low density, like easy peasy style. There's not a lot of layering in this. There's no permatease. This is, if you are looking for a plain synthetic piece, this one's a good one. Let me back up for you. It is really pretty. This is just like one of those easy, like not crazy, wear kind of everyday kind of a style. And like I was mentioning before, plain synthetic fiber is going to be a little bit more durable, a little bit easier to handle than heat-friendly synthetic style. It's not going to get as clumpy. It's not going to get as frizzy and frazzly as quickly as heat-friendly synthetics. So this is plain synthetic. If you are just looking for a durable, longer style that's like has no funny business going on, it's just like, you know, it's just hair with not a lot of chaos happening in the style, this is a really good one. Lace front, and it's also quite comfortable, I might add, especially with this hand-tied top. It does feel comfy. Hand-tied top, so you do see some of those cluster knots. So it might throw you off, but it's not too noticeable, to be honest with you. And just remember, you don't always have people peering down at your scalp over top of you all the time, which we all think that people are just like watching us and watching our hairline and watching our scalp. They truly are not. They truly do not care. Okay. Let's see, I've been watching all your videos on caring for wigs, so I'm not scared to take care of them. Oh, good. I'm so glad. There are, you guys, if you're looking to learn more how to take care of your wigs, how to like do anything, go to my YouTube channel. I have tons of videos. When you're a short girl, you may have people looking. True. That is true. If you are shorter, you might. But at the same time, people aren't going to be like looking purposefully at your scalp to purposely inspect your scalp, but I definitely know what you mean. Okay. So again, this was falling for you in the color Sunlit Chestnut. Open box item. It might still be there or it might not. Who knows? If it's not there, it means somebody purchased it already. Okay. Hi, Brave Brownie. What wigs am I featuring today? Well, I can go over it quickly again while I grab my next open box style. So I always start off with open box items. We have them today for 65% off. After open box items, we do have a few Tressalure styles, good ones, available for 50% off today. We have some Beltress items available for 50% off today. And I'm going to go through and show you guys our RIAH styles again to make sure you guys don't miss out on being able to order any of them. So that's what we have. And those RIAH styles will be 40% off in all the colors. Okay, any petite wigs today? No. Other than the fact that some of the Beltress ones that I will show fit smaller than average. So those ones will kind of be petite head friendly. Okay, here's another open box item. Also brand new out of the box. I'm opening the box for the first time right now. This is Kristen. Kristen is a really popular lower budget. I won't say like super duper budget friendly, but like sort of budget friendly piece because it has a basic cap. So Kristen has a basic cap, and what that means is that it's all made by a machine. There's not really hand-tied features going on here other than the lace front. So there is a lace front, which is perfect because it does give you just enough amount of realism to help make it look good. And then we do have a permatease top though, so you don't get that illusion of scalp in your part line. It's open wefted. We have velvet ear tabs, velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Okay, so Kristen, and this is in the color 12FS8, shaded praline, I think. Yes, it is. And this is plain synthetic fiber. So one thing you'll notice about plain synthetic fiber, I find especially with blondes, they can be a little shiny, but you can take some dry shampoo, spray it all over, and that helps dull the shine a little bit. It's not gonna like solve all your problems, but it's gonna help a little bit. You can also sprinkle with something like baby powder and sort of shuffle it through and give it a shake, and that helps dull it a little bit. But again, it's not gonna like completely take away the shine. Okay, Kristen by John Renault in the color 12FS8. This is just a really good standard bob. If you are okay with synthetics and you are okay with a more basic cap, then this style is so sweet. Here's your lace front. So again, this is It really just has the lace front as sort of that little extra bit of bell and whistle on it. And then you're not going to have, past that lace front, you have that permatease top. So you don't have that illusion of scalp in your part line. So if you're okay with that, then you might love Kristen. You need to see Katniss if someone can convince your hubby you need it. All right, I will be showing Katniss. Call him back. Call him back soon because I will show Katniss and I will convince him for you. Okay, did I spin? I don't remember. I'm going to spin again. Sorry if I did. Spin again. Okay. Spin in circles. All right. What else can I say about this? Oh, how's the fit? Pretty true to average, maybe like a little smaller than average, to be honest with you. A lot of Jon Renau fit true to average, but Kristen, I find, does fit a little bit on the smaller side of average. So for me as a petite size, this honestly is okay for me. A little bit of extra bulk in the cap, but not too bad. And then in terms of circumference, I don't even think I would bring the adjusters in, to be honest with you. It's pretty good. Just so we know, my measurements, I have a 20.5 inch circumference, 11 and a half front to nape, 11 and a half ear to ear. Okay. Small omelet, you definitely find it on the smaller side. You're 22 and don't need a wig grip with this. Awesome. Okay. Off she goes. See, I have a few more open box items still. The wig I just showed, Witty Turnip, was Kristen by Jon Renau, and it was an open box style. All right. Trying my best to keep some sort of organized chaos happening around me. You have to convince your husband you need Lisbon in your life. You do need Lisbon in your life. I need a Lisbon in my life. Lisbon's good. Okay. Thanks, Mary Fruit. What do I have? This is another open box, and this is Montecito by Beltress. Left part, lace front, extending into your ear tabs, your velvet ear tabs, open wefting, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Okay, I have this in the color Buttered Toast Rooted. Buttered Toast Rooted is going to be a brunette, a medium brunette, like cool brunette base with ash blonde throughout it. This is a very ash toned color. I see people saying Montecito is gone. I'm so sorry, but yay to the person who got it. And for those of you who just are excited to see Montecito, then here she is. Another cute bob. Honestly, this bob is very similar to Kristen that I just put on. But this one is going to be heat-friendly synthetic fiber, but very similar length to Kristen. Very similar layering happening as well. Lace front, left part. Small honey, want to see Love Wave again? I can't, yeah, maybe at the end of my open box, I can grab it and put it on again. If I don't get to Love Wave again, know that I have, I made a reel on Love Wave just the other day. So it is on my Instagram and Facebook. Hi, Jen. Uppercase, exclamation marks. Hi, nice to see you. Okay, so again, Montecito, open box, but I think it's gone. Busy Donuts, connection is really bad. I'm sorry. I hope it's not me. I hope other people have good connection. I have little bars in front of me that show whether I have high connection or good connection, and it's all green for me. So hopefully for everyone else, it's okay. It might be your internet connection over there. And if you're ever, it's much better than the last one. Oh, good. If you're ever having issues with like seeing a black screen or like suddenly my voice isn't working for you, then try refreshing, and usually that fixes it. You know, the whole turn it on, turn it off again thing. That always helps, right? Okay, glad to see you guys are not having any issues with connection. Good. Okay. You have hair. Your question, do wigs ever make your head itchy? We're all different. We all feel things differently. Personally, I don't get too itchy. However, that being said, when I used to wear wigs when I had like a little bit of hair. I found that I was itchier when I had hair under my wigs. Sorry, I'm having a very hard time getting this out of the box. We are stuck. There we go. So like I said, I do find that when I had some hair under my wigs, it was a little bit itchy. I find a great way to kind of combat that is to make sure your scalp is moisturized with something like some argan oil. And sometimes wearing something like a bamboo wig cap can help a little bit. All right, open box. This is Calabasas. Oh, such a good style. If you haven't seen Calabasas before, this is a good staple to have. And this is in a discontinued color, Sienna Spice. So if you love the Sienna Spice color, if this is still available in the Amanda's Wig section, then get it. Has a left part. What color is Montecito? It was buttered toast rooted. This one is Sienna Spice though. Lace front, open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro dusters. Okay, my comments are being funny again, so I'm just saying hi, and that usually fixes it for at least a few minutes. Okay, so here's Calabasas in the discontinued color Sienna Spice. There's not a lot of these left in the world. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber, as are all Belle Tress items. This does not have Permatease wavy pizza. It is a great color. Here's our lace front. Share Bear. It is very light and it is very smooth. But just know that over time, over a few wears, even though it comes out of the box looking, feeling so fantastic, over a few wears, it's going to start getting frizzy and it's not going to be as smooth and lovely as when it first came out of the box. It'll take a turn on you. So with these heat-friendly synthetic fibers, they need maintenance with heat, a lot of maintenance with heat. And I actually just released a YouTube video today that goes into detail all about heat-friendly synthetic fiber because I think it's something people need to know about heat-friendly synthetic fibers and sort of the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between. So if you want to learn a little bit more about heat-friendly synthetic fiber, go watch my YouTube video today because it kind of addresses everything you need to know. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry you guys missed this one. Calabasas. I figured it would be gone in a flash. But as always, these are available on our regular website where you can find all the other colors. Amy, you have bangs in your Calabasas. Fantastic. Just on that topic, you can pretty much cut bangs into like any style, basically. When's the giveaway, Small Seeds? After I do my open box items, I'll do our first giveaway, and then I will do another giveaway at the very end. So we'll do 2 giveaways. So you have not missed any of them. So all is well. And just since I'm talking about that, if you are over on our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, come over to our website at chiquel.com because that is where the giveaway will be taking place. You cannot enter the giveaway if you are watching over on our social media channels. You have to come to our website. And if you are watching on our social media channels right now and you do come to the website, chiquel.com or chiquel.ca, once you get to the website, you're going to see my face speaking to you in the corner of the website. Just tap it or click it. I will become bigger and then you'll be able to watch the live there. Okay. What else? Ah, rough biscuit. Aw, thank you. I'm so glad you enjoy my live shows. Where are the wigs you are showing for sale? Great question. So if you are new to this, if you're new to my lives, you should be able to see a little shopping bag icon on your screen. If you click that, that's going to take you to a place where you can click either the Canadian or the American link, and then you can go shopping for the items that I'm showing. Zach's mom, any grays today? Funny you ask. Look what I have here. That's such good timing. Couldn't have been planned better. I have a gray here. This is Santander. Wow, I know, right? We are in sync. We don't even know it. This is Santander by Beltress, and this is in the color Oyster Gray. So Santander is a really sweet, shorter, almost pixie style, sort of, almost. Lace front, extending into your ear tabs. You just got Santander and Oyster Gray and you love it. Amazing. I'm so glad. It is a good one. Open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. And again, Beltress always uses heat-friendly fibers for their styles. Okay, not my color, but that's okay. Here she is. Really cute to tuck her. I love tucking. Doing the little tucks on these shorter styles. Lots of layering in this. It goes perfectly with my shirt, Witty Bagel. You're right. I'm matchy. So again, this is Santander in Oyster Gray by Beltress. This one, I love how you can kind of switch up the style on this because you can bring the fibers forward. So you have these bangs. If you feel like the bangs are too long, you can cut them. I always have people being like, those bangs are too long. Well, we all have different sized foreheads. You can cut them and all will be well in the world. So we have these bangs. We can bring them forward or you can brush them to the side. I love how you work out the pixies. Thanks. You have the lace front here. So bringing them to the side makes it easier to wear it to the side and have it still look natural. Or, you can be like extra funky and like pull it off your face and just, be cool. Okay, let me turn around for you. The back has a little bit of like little flip-de-doos back there, which is kind of fun. One of those like business in the front, party in the back kind of styles. But of course, this is heat-friendly synthetic fiber. You can tone those down if you want to a little bit. Okay, what is the difference between Calabasas and Chelsea? You know what? I actually have a full YouTube video on that, I think, that shows Calabasas and Chelsea. Definitely go to YouTube, check that out. But overall, Calabasas is a left part. Chelsea is a center part. Calabasas has some slight layering in the front. Chelsea is more just one length. But definitely go check out my YouTube video on Calabasas Chelsea where I show them together and then you'll be able to see a little bit better. Okay, so again, this is Santander in Oyster Gray. This is an open box item. I have no idea if it's available, but you can check in the Amanda's Wigs section. And if it's not there, then you can always check our website and find it there. But it's a very, very cute, lightweight, lower density, no permatease style. Sherry, you got Calabasas, you lucky duck, you. Maggie May, does a silicone bandit work if you have hair? Yeah, it does. I've heard people say great things about it if they have hair. I've also heard people say that sometimes it might pull, but I don't have hair, so I cannot speak to that. But I have heard the majority of people who have hair say that this is okay for them. If you do have this wig grip and you do have hair and you are here watching, let us know. Let us know your thoughts. How do you like it? Does it work for you? Oh, Sherry, you got Santander. Okay. You have hair and you love it. It does not pull. You have hair and you love this wig grip. You have it. It works great. Look at all these rave reviews. Thanks, guys, for chipping in on your thoughts here. No pulling. It's perfect with hairs. Awesome. I have hair. I love it. Look at all that. Okay, another open box item. I'm down to my last few here. This one, it's a good one. It's probably gone. This is Simmer Elite, and this is in the color Shaded Hazelnut. Need to be careful putting it on and taking it off, but once it's on, it's fine. Good, thank you for the very detailed response there. Very thoughtful of you to say that. Okay, Simmer Elite, it's gone. Well, I'll show this quick because it's always nice to see it. But we do have a full monofilament top, a lace front extending into your ear tabs, partial hand-tied cap here. So that means we have these closed wefting and hand-tied up at the top, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, Velcro adjusters. So this is the color Shaded Hazelnut. So since I have Simmer Elite on, I will let you know that there's also a wig called Simmer. Simmer and Simmer Elite are both by Raquel Welch. They are both the same style. You're going to find they're the same length. They're the same wave pattern. They both have a full monofilament top. They both have a lace front. So they seem like they're going to be the same. They are very similar. However, the one difference is that Simmer Elite has that partially hand-tied cap and it doesn't have any permatease. Simmer, on the other hand, has a wefted cap, an open wefted cap. So a cap that kind of looks more like this. This is wefts, open wefting. So Simmer has open wefting. Simmer Elite does not have open wefting. And yeah, thank you for sharing that, Rogue. Simmer Elite does come in a petite size, which is really nice to know. If you want something that's a little bit more low profile, a little bit more comfortable, then you might like Simmer Elite best. But if you like having a little bit more volume, then try Simmer. Okay. So Simmer Elite is actually the style that I started the live in. I was wearing Simmer Elite in Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice. The Elite runs smaller in my experience. Yes, it does. Thank you for mentioning that as well. I find that the Elite version of the average runs a little bit smaller than the regular Simmer in average. Okay, I'm taking Simmer Elite off. Thank you, Alden's mama. So glad you're here. Okay. Ice Pumpkin Spice is your fave. Me too. It's such a good color. I just have a couple more open box items to show you guys, and then we will do a giveaway soon. So for the giveaway, you essentially will get a chance to choose between any of the items I'm showing today, not the open box ones, of course, because there's only one of them, but any items that I'm showing beyond the open box. So some of the Trust Allure items that I'll be showing, some of the Belle Tress items, a pre-order of a RIAH piece. You'll get a chance to choose from any of those. All right. This one is by Noriko. How do you register for the giveaway? Hang tight because you can't do anything yet. We're going to roll the giveaway soon. And eventually there will be a little present on your screen that you'll be able to click. And just a reminder, if you are on our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you can't enter the giveaway there. You have to come to our website if you want to enter the giveaway. So come on over to chiquel.com in the next couple of minutes so that you can enter the giveaway. Is 78 too old to get a wig? Absolutely not. You can get a wig when you're 100 if you want. There is no age limit to wigs at all. Okay, this is Seville by Noriko. This is not Seville by Belle Tress. Seville by Noriko. It's a basic cap. So as I've mentioned before, a basic cap just essentially means that it's all made by a machine. We don't have any of the realistic features on it, but when I put it on, you're going to see how cute it is. It's really cute style. Okay, we have a permatease top, no lace front, just a very small velvet liner right at the front there. Open wefting, standard ear tab, so there's no velvet on this. And then there's no velvet on the nape here. And then our adjusters are like these bra strap like pull adjusters. You started wearing wigs at 78 and you're about to turn 80. Amazing. Wigs make you feel better. They do. They definitely give us that confidence that we might be looking for. So again, this is Seville by Noriko. Look how cute this style is. Do you do live Q&As? Sort of. I mean, you can ask questions as we go, and I try my best to answer as much as I can. So you're always welcome to ask me questions as I go. What's the color? Did I not tell you? It's Nutmeg R. I look like Jane Seymour. You know what? I get that when I have styles with bangs on. Okay. So this is plain synthetic, not heat friendly. Noriko typically fits smaller than average. Noriko wigs do not run large. Usually they fit smaller than average, especially in your circumference. So for me, as a 20.5 inch circumference, I would not even bring these adjusters in. It's definitely fitting my head perfect. I do find, however, in like the rest of the cap, like the cap part, for me as a petite size, the cap is often big, but the circumference is tight. So again, this is plain synthetic fiber. This is more of a medium density. Like there's hair here. There's lots of hair. And permatease top. So the permatease top means you're not going to get that illusion of scalp. Some women need that illusion of scalp and they will not touch a wig that has a permatease top. However, many women do not care and they just wear it anyways. There is permatease throughout this style, which means you're going to have volume. So if you are someone who's new to wigs and you are someone who's been experiencing hair loss and you are not used to having hair, I don't suggest a style like this. I don't necessarily suggest a style with any permatease at all because you're going to feel like you're wearing a wig. But if you are someone who does like the volume, this is gorgeous. Is synthetic less maintenance? I find synthetic is less maintenance than heat-friendly synthetic. This is, again, Seville by Noriko in the color Nutmeg R. Okay, you love big hair. Awesome. You know what? Sometimes I love big hair too. It kind of depends on the day. It really does depend on the day. Sometimes I put big hair on and I'm like, no, get it off. But other times I'm like, yes, I love it. Does anyone know if you can use a wig in your passport photos? Yes, of course you can wear wigs in your passport photos because if you think about it, people change their own hair all the time, right? Like you could go get your passport photo done if you have hair in your like normal hair that you have, and then like a week later you might go and chop it all off and dye it. You're not going to go and get a new passport photo because you just changed your hair, right? They look more at your face as opposed to the hair color because that is something that can so easily be changed. So yes, you can go get your passport photos done with a wig on. You can go get your driver's license photos with a wig on. You're in the clear. You're good to go. Okay, is there time for Love Wave? Yes, I will try and get Love Wave on again. What I'm going to do is show you one more open box item. While I show you this open box item, we're going to start launching the giveaway. So we're going to get that giveaway going. You're going to see a little present. It's like a little gift box on your screen. I think it's pink or red or something, some color maybe. I can never see on my end, so I don't truly know what color it is. But click that little, it's pink. Thank you, True Acorn. Thanks all you friends who are telling me pink. Click on it and then, oops, dropping things. And then you'll be able to enter your email address there. Don't enter your email address in the comments here. It's white with a pink win sign. Thank you. Very specific. I love it. Click on that, enter your email address, your email address, and that will enter you to win potentially the giveaway. And remember, your prize can be pretty much anything that I show from the end of the giveaway forward, not the open box items, because clearly there's one of them and someone has bought it, but anything that I show onward. Okay, this is Elva. Do you guys see that? Is the giveaway going? I can't see. Let me know if it is so that I can carry on. This is Elva. Yep, perfect, fantastic, amazing, perfect, lovely. It is. Look at all you people confirming. Okay, this is Elva. I find that Elva is, it's almost like a shorter version of Seville. So you're wearing Elva. Oh, I missed the comment. Now it's gone. Oh, waiting, love Elva. My first wig in every color. Awesome. Okay. Permatease top. No illusion of scalp. Open wefting. Standard ear tabs. There's no velvet here, but there is a velvet nape and pull adjusters. So Elva, and this is in the color Iced Mocha R. Elva is a very cute style. Again, this is plain synthetic. Elva has the best bangs. I do love Elva's bangs. They're nice and they're not like too thick, but they're not too thin. They're like the perfect bangage. Okay. And then you can also bring them to the side if you would prefer. Here's Elva. We do have permatease in here. So you can get her to be kind of voluminous, but you can slow her down, bring her down. Elva like Jodie. Yeah, Elva is kind of like Jodie, actually. It's more of a permateasy Jodie, not Joey. Jodie. While we're doing this, make sure you're entering that giveaway. Go put your email address in, and you'll be entered. So that's no lace front. So that's why we have the bangs. The bangs can cover that up so that you're not stuck with seeing that. Anyone have a problem going through airport security? I have never really had an issue at all. You can easily go through, and they're not gonna pull you aside and make you take off your wig. I've always been able to go through in a breeze, and I travel a lot, so don't see the giveaway link. There should be a little present that has a little pink thing on it. Anyways, here's Elva. Top left, everyone is saying. What color is Elva? Elva was Iced Mocha Rooted. Okay, I know someone has been asking me to put on Love Wave one more time, so I can give you guys like 30 more seconds to enter the giveaway while I take this out of the box. And I'll show Love Wave one more time before I go on to sort of like all our other items today that are not open box items. Here's Love Wave. This is in the color Rusty Auburn. I do have Katniss. Yeah, I will be showing Katniss. Don't worry. Okay. This is Love Wave. You guys got 10 seconds left to enter the giveaway. This is the first time for entering the giveaway. You could never find the right place. Oh, I'm so glad you found it, Single Melon. Okay. Here's Love Wave again. Again, this was an open box item. I'm pretty sure it's been taken already, but here she is. It's a really nice voluminous piece, but there's really not a ton of permatease in this at all. It's all just from the style. Okay, let's launch that giveaway and see who our winner is. Our lucky winner is Cherry Guava. What a cute little name. Cherry Guava. I will be sending you an email and we will get you a wig, which is very exciting. So if you are bummed that you did not win, don't you worry. We're doing another giveaway at the end of our live. So stay tuned for that. That is coming. But in the meantime, yay, Cherry Guava. Like I said, I'll be sending you an email so that we can get you all sorted out and figure out what you're gonna love to get. Okay, let me take off Love Wave. And now that I'm done all the open box styles, we're gonna go into the stuff that like everyone can get. So like I was mentioning earlier, we have a few Tressalure items that you can get for 50% off. So I'm going to show those to you. We also have another Tressalure item that we can offer for 40% off. So I'll show that one as well. We have a few Welch styles that you can get for 50% off. And then after that, I'm going to be showing all of our RIAH styles again, just to make sure that you guys get in on the action while you can, because when we first showed RIAH, they did really well. They kind of surprised us at how well they did, and then we kind of like toned it down a bit, but now we want to make sure you guys get back in on the action if you wanted a RIAH piece. So we'll be showing those. Okay. You're bummed, but there are 1,500 other people who are bummed too. Yeah, you're not alone in being bummed about not winning the giveaway. Is Sydney by Beltress a pre-order? Yes, it is. Sydney is an International City Collection style by Beltress. Those are still being manufactured right now. The International City Collection styles will be available to ship July-ish. Okay. So I'm going to jump into the Tressalure styles that we have for 50% off. Just a reminder, when you are looking to purchase, if you are wanting to purchase, when you click the shopping bag icon, that will take you to the link where you can purchase all of this. You'll find these in the Tressalure tab, and your discount will be applied when you add it to cart, or add it to your cart. Are an alternative shipper than Canada Post because of the strike? Yeah, we're gonna, we're not gonna use Canada Post during the strike, of course. So your wigs will come to you through Pure later. All right, this is New Wave. So New Wave is available in our live today for 50% off. It's fantastic. It's lovely. This one kind of reminds me of Waves and Raves, one of Raquel Welch's newer pieces. So if you like that one, you might love this. New Wave has a full monofilament top, lace front extending into your ear tabs here, velvet ear tabs, open wefted cap, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Yes, this is available in other colors. So I only have it here to show you in 24/102/R12. It does come in other colors for 50% off. So it's not just this color. So go check out the other colors that are available. And 50% off is pretty good. And this one, yeah, it does, Shy Biscuit, it does have lighter fibers. So a lot of you might be familiar with Raquel Welch's new Featherlight fibers. Raquel Welch is not the first one to introduce a lighter fiber. Tressalure introduced these fibers. They're Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. They introduced these like a year ago, and they are equally as light as Raquel Welch Featherlight fibers. So I know everyone's like, yes, we love Raquel Welch. We love the Featherlight fibers. Well, guess what? These are fantastic too. So if you want this lightweight fiber, then try their Featherlight fibers. It's fantastic. Okay, lace front. Full monofilament top. And cute little bangs. There's a little bit of permatease, but not too much. A lot of this volume comes from the style. This is New Wave by Tressalure. And this is the color 24/102/R12. But like I said, it's available in other colors. It's not just this color. I always love putting these styles in half up, half downs. Will I be showing any light density pieces? Yeah, I've already shown some light density pieces, and I will have more to show. So I like these in half up, half down. This fits very true to average. This would be a great piece for the summer. These Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fibers by Tressalure. They're a heat-friendly fiber. So they're heat-friendly synthetic fiber, and they are nice and lightweight. I mean, at the end of the day, are they like way more lightweight than any other heat-friendly synthetic fiber? When you have a shorter piece, it's hard to tell because short styles are already kind of feel lightweight. But regardless, they still are like, they feel a little bit more lighter weight. So again, this is New Wave by Tressalure, 24102 R12. I will never remember that. And you can check to see the other colors that are available in this style. Okay, my comments are being funny. I am not seeing them properly. So I'm saying hi again. All right, I'm gonna put New Wave away and show you guys a couple of the other Tressalure styles that you can find for sale in our live today. What's the downside of heat-friendly fiber? Well, I was just talking about this earlier. I made a whole video today on YouTube that specifically talks only about heat-friendly fibers. The good things, the bad things, the okay things, how to fix them, how to treat them. I suggest going to YouTube if you want to learn even more about heat-friendly fibers, because I kind of go into all of the detail. But overall, heat-friendly fibers, they can get a little bit more frizzly and frazzly more easily than your plain synthetics, and they do require a little bit more maintenance. But definitely go check out my YouTube video. Okay, the next Tressalure item that you can find for 50% off is Feathered Bob. So Feathered Bob has a monofilament top here, lace front going into your ear tabs, open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. Which wig grip do I have on? This is our wig grip that we have available in our shopping link today. So you can find this in our link in our shopping bag. Click that and go to the accessories tab and you'll find it there. Okay, how do you find the live sales? Find the little shopping bag link on this video and you will be able to click on the link that will take you to all of the styles that I'm showing you. Okay, this is Feathered Bob. What color did I put on? I don't remember. 33, 32, R4. This is also made with Tressalure's Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. This is a super lightweight style. It is a light density. It's called Feathered Bob for a reason. I feel it's very feather light. Here's your lace front on this. Full monofilament top. So again, you can find this in other colors. It doesn't just have to be this one color. And again, most Tressalure styles do fit very true to average, including Feathered Bob. So again, this color is 33, 32, R4. I'm sorry if I'm missing comments, you guys. Things are being silly again. Okay. Really feathery, light, and soft. And do I have Jodie? Yeah, I'll be showing Jodie in a little bit. Oh, that's so funny, Classy Caviar. I was just starting to put it up, and then I see your comment that says, can you put it up? Yes, you can. This is sort of a more auburn reddish brown with roots. So you can put it up. It is quite light density at the end, so you're not going to have like a lot of substance in the updo, to be honest. This style is Feathered Bob, and you can find it in the Tressalure tab. I do love the front of this for an updo because of the layering going on. But in terms of, like I said, substance in an updo, there's not a lot of business back there. Okay. It's almost like the Rachel haircut. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Okay. Off she goes. I have another tressler style that you can find. Also with the Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. The color code for this one that I just had was 3332R4. All right. Okay, my next one that you can find for 50% off is California Beach Waves. It's a really good one. I like this one. This is the color, one of my very favorite colors, 1723R8. It's on the warmer side, but there's still a bit of kind of neutral to cool blonde coming through with even some red in here and brunette. It's kind of like a mix of brown, red, and blonde all in one with some medium brown roots. It's a really beautiful dimensional color. Okay, California Beach Waves has a monofilament top, so you can part it anywhere you want. A lace front extending into your ear tabs. Open wefting, velvet ear tabs, a velvet extended nape with Velcro adjusters. So this color is 1723R8. So again, this is also made with Tresselur's Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber, which is 40% lighter than any other heat-friendly fiber out there. This also fits true to average. There is permatease in California Beach Waves. So that's why you see a little bit of volume up here, and that volume it's gonna stay there. But it is a beautiful style. We have some bangs on this. So the bangs are long, but remember, you can always trim the bangs. Or because they are longer, you can brush them to the side. Beautiful, but poofy. It is poofy. So if you like big hair, you're gonna love California Beach Waves. If you don't like big hair, then something very similar to this is Liverpool by Beltress. It will be less poofy, but almost an identical style. The cap size is very true to average. I love California Beach Waves in a ponytail. It's a really nice ponytail style. All right. There's your monofilament top. The color on this one is stunning, I agree. Okay, with my widow's peak, should I stick to middle part styles? Bangs look bad on me. It's hard with widow's peak. If you have a widow's peak, honestly, middle part, side parts, they would probably all kind of be the same. Have you ever tried like a side swept bang? You might find like a left part or a right part helps to sort of combat that a little bit. So the style that I'm just taking off is California Beach Waves. So you can find this in our link under the Tresselure tab in all sorts of other colors, but this color here is 1723R8. Beautiful color, one of my very favorite colors. Okay. I have one more style by Tresselure to show you. And this style is also made with the same fiber. This one is Eurochic, and Eurochic is 40% off today. So Eurochic is a really popular bob style. It has a monofilament top, a lace front going into your ear tabs here, velvet ear tabs, open wefting, extended velvet nape, Velcro adjusters. I know some of you are confused about the 40-50% off. They are working on that in the background right now, but I will tell you that Eurochic is 40% off today. So Eurochic is also made with the same Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. So it is that heat-friendly, lightweight fiber, just like all the other ones I was just showing you guys. This is actually the same color as the one I just showed, 1723 R8. The first one I showed was Flawless, or sorry, was New Wave. It was New Wave. Okay. So like I was saying before, if you are someone who was really intrigued by Raquel Welch's Feather Light fibers that they just came out with, then you're gonna love Tressalore's Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. I feel like Tressalore sometimes gets left in the dust. People they don't try it, or they just don't really realize it. But Tressalore is great. Someone's asking, do you still love the Tressalore fiber? I do. I really love these light fibers that they have. But I will say, just so I'm noting this, that this is still a heat-friendly fiber. Heat-friendly fibers, they tangle and they frizz and they need maintenance. Even these light fibers, they still need all of that extra love and care. Let's see. This one, will this fit a 22-inch circumference? Yeah, it should. This is fitting very true to average, so it should be able to fit 22 for sure. Is this one like, what did someone ask? Is this one like Santa Monica? Oh, is it similar to Santa Monica? Santa Monica is going to be more of a blunt cut. It's going to be a little bit shorter. And it's going to be a little bit lower density for Santa Monica. This one again is called Eurochic. It's by Tressalore. You can get this one for 40% off today. Shyla shown. I don't have Shyla on hand today. So again, this is Eurochic and this is in the color 1723 R8. And it is low to medium density. I would not call this a low density style. And in terms of permatease, you're going to find like a small layer of permatease just kind of around here. So there's not zero permatease. There is a small layer, but it's not overwhelming. But if you are looking for a low density style, I wouldn't suggest this one. There's definitely hair. There's definitely hair and volume. Cool Pixie. I don't have Cool Pixie today to show you guys, unfortunately. All right. Eurochic is coming off. All right, I know people have been looking to see Katniss by Beltress. Someone in the beginning was like, I need you to convince my husband to let me get Katniss. Well, if that was you, tell your husband to come back. Tell him to come back. So I have now 3 styles by Beltress. And they are from the Icons collection, and you can get them for 50% off. Okay, so I will start with Katniss because I've had a few comments on that one. So the Icons collection, I've shown them several times on here, but I know there's always new people coming and joining me. So with the Icons collection, their caps are a little bit different than their other caps in their other collections. And a big difference is the fact that they have this double layered hand tied top. It's not a monofilament top like I was talking about earlier. It acts like a monofilament top in the sense that you can part it anywhere you want and you get sort of that illusion of scalp, but it looks a little bit different. So it's a double layered hand tied top made out of a tulle material where all the fibers are sewn into cluster knots. These ones that I'm showing right now, Katniss and the other 2 Beltress ones, will be 50% off. Okay, so the cluster knots are going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more visible than if it were a monofilament top. These caps also are partially hand tied, so hand tied up here, closed wefting in the bottom. Nice and stretchy though, even in the wefts. So it's stretchy all over. The double mono, or this, like I said, it's not technically a monofilament top. This is hand tied and it's made out of tulle. It's a different material. This is softer than a typical monofilament top. So if you do have a sensitive scalp, you might like the feel of this. We also have a lace front that goes around your ear tab that has your silicone ear tabs. Okay, velvet extended nape, Velcro adjusters, and the icons caps. So Katniss, for example, they do fit a little bit smaller than average. So I'm showing Katniss right now. And Katniss is in the color Milkshake Blonde. Yes, Milkshake Blonde Rooted. All right. Sorry, I gotta make a comment here because my comments are going funny again. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. And I can see what you guys are saying. Okay, here's Katniss. I'm loving the fact that I moved my camera. Look at all this space I have. I can move everywhere. Okay, low density. Yeah, low-ish density for sure. There is lots of layering in Katniss. So of course, as you get closer to the ends, you are going to find like it's nice and feathery light. Obviously at the top, it's going to be a little bit more voluminous because that's where all the hair is. But overall, it is a low-ish density. Katniss is really great because you can also do this one in an updo. Decent olive. This is heat-friendly synthetic. So this is a nice little updo. You can put in a ponytail. Shipping time for the Icons collection. The Icons are out now, so you're able to purchase them. They are not on pre-order anymore unless there's a color that's out of stock. So it just really depends what color you get. Wonder where they get these names. So all of the Icon styles are named after like iconic women. For Katniss, I think I would assume Katniss is named after Katniss from the movie The Hunger Games. That's what I think, unless there's some other Katniss that I'm not thinking about. Okay, so Katniss, you can find this in any other color that's available for 50% off. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence Katniss from The Hunger Games. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, I don't think there's another iconic Katniss out there. I feel like she's the only Katniss I've ever heard of. This is the color Milkshake Blonde. The book was better. You know what? I never read the book. So if you're looking to see what other colors are available, go into our shopping bag link. So you should see a little shopping bag. Once you click that, that will take you to our links for our live today. Go into the Belle Tress category, and then you should be able to see Katniss. Books are almost always better. Yeah, typically they are. Okay. Any other color that is light but on the warmer side? If you like a light, like a blonde, but a little bit warmer, try Raw Sugar Blonde. That might be okay for you. Okay. Did I show you the lace front on this? Remember, it goes all the way to your ear tab. So it's a nice extended lace front. Pretty natural. Belle Tress has really lovely lace fronts. All right. Whose ever husband needed convincing. I hope you're convinced. Let your wife get Katniss, for goodness sake. Okay, well, let me take Katniss off. Okay, we have two other Belle Tress styles, you guys, for 50% off today. Very exciting. And they're so cute. They're cute ones. You got winter a couple days ago. You love it. So light and comfortable. Amazing. Oh no, the writing. The writing is white. It blends into the top. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't wear white. I see what you mean. If you're trying to read the comments, my white is causing problems to read the comments. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Next time I won't wear white. Thank you for saying that. I'll have to try and remember that. Okay, Beckham. The one I just took off was Katniss, and the color was Milkshake Blonde. And you can get that one for 50% off today. Okay, this is Beckham. Beckham is just like a beautiful short bob. It's not much else to say other than the fact that it's a beautiful short bob. It's adorable. So many people love Beckham. So again, the same icons cap here. It's a double layered hand-tied top, not monofilament, even though it's often described as a double mono. It's truly not, because it's made out of tulle material. It's not made with the monofilament. So all these fibers are sewn into cluster knots on the top here. We have partially hand-tied cap, nice and stretchy, but these icons caps do fit a little bit smaller than average, but also know that they do stretch. Silicone ear tabs, extended velvet nape, and Velcro adjusters. Okay, which color? I grabbed Butter Cake Blonde for this one. All right, it's so funny. With my shaved head, anytime I have a hand-tied cap and I put on hand-tied caps, my cap gets stuck on my stubble and like it creates bunching, and I have to like lift and pull it off of my stubble to like make it work. So if you are someone who is thinking about shaving your head, it makes for a great wig grip. That's often why I don't wear a ton of wig grips, because my stubble acts as the wig grip, like a built-in wig grip into my body. It's amazing. Just saying hi to fix my comments again. Please tuck it. Yes, I can tuck it. So a lot of these bell truss styles are low density, and when they are lower density, you can easily ear tuck. I don't always suggest fully ear tucking, because then often that is when you can see that it's a wig. So I usually leave some in the front. It happens to you too. Yeah. Anyone with a shaved head might understand what I mean. Yes, Tasty Curry, you can give Beckham bangs. You can give almost any style bangs, especially if you have like hand-tied features on the top. It makes it easy to bring the fibers forward, train them to come forward with some heat, and then cut them. Let me show you how this compares to Milkshake Blonde so that you can see. So I'm wearing Butter Cake Blonde. Milkshake Blonde is a little bit lighter and a little bit cooler. Butter Cake is a little bit warmer. Hopefully you can see that. Can I do a half up, half down on Beckham? Let me try. I think it's going to be a little bit tricky. You could do like, you could kind of clip it back, but in terms of half up, half down, might be a bit tricky. Yeah, it doesn't really, you wouldn't be able to put it in like a ponytail. Doesn't, you'd have to use like one of those teeny tiny elastics. I would suggest like clipping it back, and you can definitely clip it back. Okay. Here's your lace front. What's the length difference between Beckham and Nina? I don't know the lengths off the top of my head, but Beckham is shorter than Nina is. Have I tried on Mira? Yes, I have. Or sorry, not today. I have before. I don't have Mira with me today, unfortunately. Again, this is Beckham, and this is in the color Butter Cake Blonde. There's your hand-tied top. So cute. So again, you can get this for 50% off in not just this color, in all the other colors that are available right now too. So if you click that shopping bag link, that will take you to our live link where you can find all the styles that we're showing. Can you please answer the question about 23-inch head? This likely will not fit a 23-inch head. This fits a little bit smaller than average. And yeah, 23-inch head I think would be pushing it. I don't want you to feel like your brains are being squished out. It would be pretty tight. Okay, where is the Beckham? The discount? The discount is 50% off. You can find Beckham in the little shopping bag on your screen. click that shopping bag, and then you can click either the Canadian or the American link, and then find the bell tress tab. And then it should be in there. How does butter cake compare to raw sugar? Raw sugar is going to be just a touch warmer than butter cake. Butter cake I find is sort of in between raw sugar and milkshake. They're all like very similar though, to be honest. Okay, here is Austin. So Austin is also for 50% off today. Austin, I'm showing in the color Cool Chai Blonde, which is going to be your coolest blonde, and just a little bit cooler than Milkshake Blonde. Just a little bit. Again, like I said, they're all pretty similar, but this is Cool Chai Blonde, the coolest of the blondes. Again, the same icons cap with your double layered hand tied top, where the knots are sewn into clusters up here, your lace front extending around your ear tabs that are silicone, partially hand-tied cap, nice and stretchy all around, every way, and then your extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Amy, yes, this is such a cutie patootie. I love Austin. And the color of Austin is Cool Chai Blonde. This cap looks comfortable. You're right, it is. It is a comfortable cap. Very comfy. Okay. Oh, it's doing the thing where it's stuck on my head. Okay, is Sydney center or side part? I believe Sydney's a center part, if I recall. All right, here's Austin. This is like the perfect summer style. Look how stinking cute it is. This is just a fun style. You can, again, check the link for this, see what colors we have available, because you can get it for 50% off. So Austin by Belle Tress, I'm wearing it in the color Cool Chai Blonde. And here's your hairline. There's your hand-tied top. You can part it on the side, yeah. Because this is a full hand-tied top, you can part it anywhere on top. Austin looks so great, but doesn't look the same on the stock picture. I know, the stock images of like all of the wigs in all of the land always look a little different than when you see them in person. And I mean, it's just an image, right? And in person, you get the full effect of it. You can see how it moves. You can kind of part it differently. It's definitely, if you are trying to choose a wig and you're new to this whole wig world, don't choose a wig based on the stock image. There's like so much more to know about it. And definitely come watch my lives, go see all of the YouTube videos. If you're new to wigs, new to me, I have a whole YouTube channel with a ton of reviews, a ton of advice on how to take care of your styles. And there's just a lot of information there. And there's a lot of information to know in general about wigs to help you figure it out. So try not to like jump the gun and just like buy a wig because you like the style of it on a picture, because like I said, there's just so much to know. Okay, again, this is the color Cool Chai Blonde. Can I compare Cool Chai to Milkshake? Yes, I can. I don't know why I keep packing it back up and then unpacking it. Why do I do this? Let's see. So on my head is Cool Chai, and this is Milkshake. Cool Chai is cooler. It's Cool Chai. Milkshake is just a little bit warmer. So Milkshake, Cool Chai. So hopefully you can see. I looked at all of the YouTube reviews before I buy a wig. Yeah. What's my preference, heat-friendly or synthetic, and why? For me, not everyone agrees, but that's okay. For me, I prefer heat-friendly synthetic solely for their lack of shine. Synthetic, plain synthetic, is more durable, longer lasting, easier to care for, but shiny. And to me, the shine bothers me. Some people love the shine, but I'm someone who does not. And some people do not love how heat-friendly fibers are a lot of maintenance. So if you are someone who's not good with maintaining styles, not good with heat tools, not good with all that kind of stuff, you might need to stay away from heat-friendly, go towards plain synthetic. But if the shine bothers you, then you might have to learn how to be better with your heat tools to help with your heat-friendly synthetic styles. But like I mentioned before, I did release a YouTube video today that talks all about heat-friendly fibers and how to, like, the good, the bad, and how to sort of maintain them. Hopefully that kind of helps. Okay, you watched that. There's good info. Oh, I'm so glad. All right, you guys, I've finished showing all the Belle Tress ones that we have for 50% off. So what I'm going to do is move on into our RIAH pieces. Have I ever modeled Charlotte before? Charlotte by Envy. Is that what you mean? Yes, I have. I've made a video on Charlotte before as well too. If you're looking for me on YouTube, it's Chiquel. It's our Chiquel YouTube channel. So just search Chiquel and you'll find it. Also, you guys, I should mention, if you are new to wigs, you are trying to learn about it all, come and join my support group on Facebook. If you are a member of Facebook, we'd love for you to come and join us on our support group called Chiquel's Neighborhood. Just go into Facebook, search in your search bar, Chiquel's Neighborhood. That is an excellent place to be if you are trying to figure it all out. It's a great place to come and ask questions and hear advice from everyone who's going through something similar as you. It's a great place to see what wigs look like on a real person, if that makes sense. You know, not on a stock image model. It's a great place to kind of check out other wigs on real people and have them tell you about it, because I can talk my face off about everything, but people want to hear from the people. So it's a really good place to be, to learn, to be inspired, to figure out what might work for you. And also on top of that, I do hold sales in that group. So again, it's called Chiquel's Neighborhood. Come and join us. Just search that on Facebook. So if you do like these live sales and getting in on these good sales, come into Chiquel's Neighborhood, because I do sales like these, but not live, if that makes sense, twice a week. Also, someone was mentioning we have Sell It Sundays in there. So we know that sometimes you get a wig and sometimes you're not able to return it, whether it's from, you know, us or another retailer. If you have a wig that is a brand that we sell at Chiquel, you are welcome on Sundays to sell it on our Facebook support group. So Sundays are devoted to our selling day, where you are able to resell your new or very gently used wigs to other members. So lots of good perks about it. It is a private group, so if you join it and like you post or you comment, other people in your life aren't going to know that you're, you know, joining and posting and commenting if that's what you're worried about. So it is a private group. So again, it's called Chiquel's Neighborhood, and we'd love to have you come. Okay, let me start with RIAH. So if you are just joining, or if you are new to me, over at Chiquel, we have launched our new line of wigs. It's a brand new line. We're just starting it. It's called RIAH. We have launched 4 pieces. Our launch did really well in the beginning, and we kind of, you know, toned it down a little bit, but we want to make sure that everyone can kind of get in on the action before it's like too late and they're, you know, sold out. They are currently being manufactured right now, so they are not available in this moment, but you can pre-order them today for 40% off. So like I said, we have 4 styles that we launched. There's kind of something for everyone in them. I'm going to start with Molly. Molly is my personal favorite of the bunch, but they're all lovely in their own way. So Molly Again, you can find this in our link under the RIAH tab. Molly has a full monofilament top. It has an extended lace front. And then we do have velvet ear tabs. However, we have this silicone square here that is removable if you don't want it. You can take a seam ripper and remove it. And then this is a full hand-tied cap. So it is all hand-tied, super comfy, stretchy panels on the side. Not quite as stretchy in the middle, but nice and soft. It is a lovely cap. We also have the same velvet on the nape with the silicone nape here that you can remove if you want, and then your Velcro adjusters. So it is a very comfortable cap. It is a very realistic looking cap. And this is in the color Chocolate Cocoa, which is a blend of, it's a 4 and an 8. So we have more of a dark brown mixed with a medium brown. I will show some more colors later. I do have the colors here that we offer, but I'm not going to put the other colors on necessarily because a lot of the other colors I have are available, or I only have them in sort of like our sample styles that we're not necessarily manufacturing, or that we might, but we're not sure. So I have them to show you, but not to put on my head. Okay. So again, this is Molly. This is by our RIAH line. It is a low density style. This to me is like home for me because it is low density. I feel like this for me is not dream hair material. This is like, I feel like me again kind of a thing. No permatease, low profile. It's not like crazy in the styling. There is some layering on this. So if you are on the hunt for that low density style, that's long. This honestly is fantastic. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber, so all of our RIAH styles will be heat-friendly synthetic. Something like this, because there's not curl or wave happening, this will be easy to maintain. Like I've mentioned several times throughout this live, heat-friendly fibers get frizzy and frazzly. And that's for all heat-friendly fibers, including RIAH, unfortunately. There's not technology out there that has created heat-friendly fiber that doesn't frizzle and frazzle. But this one is easy to maintain because there's no curl or no wave in it. Take some water, spray your ends, go through with a hot air brush, and that will take 2 minutes, and then you're ready to go. So this again is Molly. Yeah, I can show a side part for sure. And again, this is in the color Chocolate Cocoa. Is there a mid-length style? Yeah, so we do have a mid-length wavy style called Everly. I'll show you soon. When can you see all RIAH wigs? Well, we're started with 4, but that's not to say we won't have more coming your way. So we will have more launches of more styles. So just hang tight, more will be coming. Okay, here is a left part on Molly to help you out here. Hopefully that helps. So again, nice low density, and yes, every 2 months, guys, we will be launching some more styles. Okay. You cannot find how to order. You like this one. You will be able to click the shopping bag. There should be a little shopping bag on your screen. Click that. It's like a square with a handle on top. And then you are going to click either the Canadian or the American link, and that will take you to our live link. This Molly will be in the RIAH section. Okay, I'm gonna take Molly off, show you guys our next style. Let's go. Okay, this one has been the most popular of them all. This one is Jodie. Jodie, someone was saying earlier how it kind of looked like Elva. It does look a little bit like Elva, but a little bit more of a natural version of it, I guess. Full monofilament top, lace front extended into your velvet ear tabs, open wefted cap, and then again we have that velvet nape with the silicone. There's 40% off. You can get 40% off on all of our RIAH styles for pre-order. Okay. Let me get this on. Again, these are all heat-friendly fiber. This is low density, no permatease. Get this all situated here. Was dark brown removed from New Wave? I don't know. There's only some colors that are available, so that one might be one that's not available. Okay, here's Jodie. So again, it's low density and no permatease. It fits very true to average. And I should say same with Molly. Molly fits pretty true to average as well. However, for me as a petite head, it is pretty good for a petite size as well. Okay. Oh, I'm wearing this in the color Bronze Marble R. Sorry, guys. What's the cool blonde in your RIAH colors? You can look at either Coconut Glow or Pearl Blossom. And I'll show those in a minute too. Okay. So again, this is Jodie. Jodie's really cute pinned back too. Bangs. So again, you can get this for 40% off today. And this one will be one that's easy to maintain as well because it's up and off your shoulders. It's not going to get as frizzy and frazzly on the ends as if it were longer. Let's see. What's the side length of this? Oh gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest with you. It's definitely written on our website though. I wish I knew all the numbers. I don't. Okay, does the RIAH Wigs come in light gray or white? Yeah, we do have a gray color. It's not a light gray color. I will show it to you soon though. Okay, let me show you guys Everly. So Everly is another one of our RIAH styles. Everly has a partially hand-tied cap. So we have hand-tied up here, partial wefting on the bottom, and then again our velvet nape with silicone. And then we have our Velcro adjusters. And then the silicone is removable if you need it to be. Then we have our full monofilament top with a lace front that extends around your ear tabs here. Hold on, my comments are being funny. I'm sorry if I'm not seeing your comments because it gets all weird. Okay. Let me get Everly on. Hold on. It's doing the thing where it sticks to my head. All of my stubble. Okay, Everly is our classic mid-length wavy style. Very cute. I apologize if I'm not like looking right at the camera here. I'm doing this on my iPad and the camera's on the side, which is so new to me. But if I look at the side, I can't see me and I have to see what I'm doing sometimes. Okay, so here's Everly. Everly is so stinking cute. Oh my God, I love Everly. Again, this color is also Bronze Marble R. Look at those cute waves in the back. I love them. Can this one straighten? Yeah, so these are all made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So with heat-friendly synthetic fiber, you can use heat up to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I typically stick to around, I don't know, like 270-ish usually. For RIAH, what color would be closest to Milkshake Blonde? Coconut Glow would be the closest. I can show you the differences too as well in just a minute here. Okay, so again, this one's Everly. Reminds you of Simmerly a little bit. Yeah, I find this one sits more flush than Summer Elite, and it's a little bit lower density than Summer Elite. But similar idea for sure. And I also find the cap on this is less bulky. Okay, so let me show you the lace front on this. I haven't really been showing you the lace front, but here she is. And then full monofilament top. So you can part this one anywhere on top. She's just so cute. Everly is just a cutie patootie. All right, I've got one more for you. So I've shown you a long one, which is Molly. I showed you the banged bob, which was Jodie. We had our mid-length wavy style. And then now we have our pixie. So our pixie is going to be a little bit more of a basic cap. It's going to have a left part and a lace front. We have open wefting. This is Donna, by the way, you guys. We have open wefting, velvet ear tabs. We have our velvet extended nape, again with the silicone nape, and then it will have Velcro adjusters. So this one I will say, just to be transparent with you, this one was our sample piece in the beginning. Our sample piece in the beginning did have these pull adjusters. However, it will be made with Velcro, just so we know. Kind Mint, you just purchased Molly. You're glad you came across this. It helps. Oh, good. You love seeing Donna's namesake last week. Yeah, this style here is named after Donna, who runs our store in Chiquel. She loves pixie styles, so we were like, we have to name the pixie after Donna. This will also be heat-friendly fiber. Let me kind of tone her down. I will be showing all the RIAH colors in just a minute, you guys. So if you are wanting to see the colors, I will definitely show those as we wrap things up here. Okay, here's Donna, super layered and textured. So again, Donna with a lace front here. So you can bring this to the side if you want a little bit more of like a funky look, or give her the bangs. All right, so those are our 4 styles that we have launched. Pixie suits me, thank you. It's always funny when people tell me, you look horrible in pixies. Sorry, but thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, I know you guys want to see colors, so I'm just gonna put on a wig. I'm gonna put on Molly. Because I love Molly. Hold on. Okay, the RIAH colors. Let me show them to you as best I can. So just a reminder, when I show the RIAH colors, I'm not going to put them on my head because the color samples that we have here are simply that. They are samples on items that we're not necessarily manufacturing. We don't want to show you things that we're not ready to show you, but we can show you the color. Molly is a low density. It's low density, no permatease. Okay, what do we have? Let's start with the gray. So we have one gray, and the gray that we have is called Moonlit Ash. So here's your Moonlit Ash color. Moonlit Ash is going to be, it's like a silver color. It's going to be a mix of, we've got some medium brown in here, and then a mix of silver. And then just know that at the front, it transitions to more of a light silver in the front. So that silver is going to frame your face in the front. But it does have a nice sampling of medium brown in here. I know it's probably hard for it to come across in the screen, but there is a bit of medium brown in here, which does give it more of a natural appearance, to be honest. I really love it. So this one is called Moonlit Ash, the color. Okay, I know people are curious about the colors that go best with Milkshake Blonde. So Milkshake Blonde, for those of you who are unsure, is a color by Belle Tress. This is Belle Tress's Milkshake Blonde. We have, if you are wanting the color that is the closest, you are probably going to want to go, sorry, I'm just grabbing the right one here. You're probably going to want to go with Coconut Glow. Let me show you. Okay, here's Milkshake Blonde, and this is Coconut Glow. So Coconut Glow is going to be a little bit lighter, a little bit cooler. You always miss the Belle Tress. You can always go back and rewatch this if you need. So this is Coconut Glow, and it's going to have a root. It's a medium to light brown root. It's not as dark in person as it is in the screen, I find. It's a medium to light brown root. So this is the difference between Coconut Glow and Milkshake Blonde. So if you are a Milkshake Blonde gal, Coconut Glow will probably be your best option. Okay, another similar one is going to be Pearl Blossom Rooted. Honestly, they're pretty close. Pearl Blossom is going to have a little bit more white platinum in it, I should say. Let me show you the difference. Okay, this is Coconut Glow and this is Pearl Blossom. So you can see this one is a little bit lighter with a little bit more white blonde in it. So they are close. Coconut Glow, Pearl Blossom. And again, you can come back and re-watch this. You can watch this on our website for the day, but if you want to come back to the colors, then on like another day, go to YouTube into our live section and you'll be able to rewatch this live for forever. I think it's on the internet forever now, unless I delete it. It will live forever. So you can always come back and see more colors. Okay. Next, which did I grab? We have Golden Caramel. So here's Golden Caramel. This is going to be a little bit more golden, a little bit more caramelly. How does the cap fit on Molly? Very true to average, but also not bad for a petite. Okay, so this is Golden Caramel. A Golden Caramel Rooted, I should say. Don't forget it is rooted. So Golden Caramel Rooted is going to have, it's going to have some light platinum blonde throughout it. You can see that. So that's kind of dusted throughout it nicely. And then there's going to be some honey blonde as well through here. It does lean a little bit on the warm side for sure. And then we have these roots. Okay, let me show you how it compares to Honey Chai Blonde, because it will be sort of the closest one. So this one here is Honey Chai Blonde. This is going to be a little bit more on like strawberry side, whereas Golden Caramel is more on like golden side, if that helps. So Honey Chai Blonde, this one here, you're going to have more of like a light, warm honey brown as your base, and then you're going to have some platinum blonde throughout it. And then here is the Golden Caramel. So Honey Chai, Golden Caramel. All right, next up, I grabbed Velvet Mocha R. Okay, and I'll show you the difference here. So here is Velvet Mocha R. So Velvet Mocha R is gonna be, it's gonna have like a light brown base going on here. A light, it is, I would say, on the neutral to warm side of a light brown base. And then we do have more, I guess, sort of strawberry and a little bit of a lighter blonde highlight coming throughout it. let me show you how it compares to honey chai. So this is velvet mocha, and then this is honey chai. Honey chai is a little bit more, a little bit lighter, a little bit more strawberry in tone, I would say. This one has a little bit more brunette to it, just a little bit. Oh, and the roots, sorry, the roots is on, which one is this? Which one am I grabbing? Velvet mocha. The roots are a medium brown root. However, this style is a light brown, so it is a nice transition. It's not too stark and dark. Okay, let's go into, ooh, let me show you the red we have. So we have spiced copper rooted. So this is our spiced copper rooted. Let me show you in comparison. I know shaded iced pumpkin spice is a red that people love. Spiced copper rooted here, this is ours, is more vibrant, more red. Whereas shaded iced pumpkin spice all of a sudden looks dull in comparison. So our spiced copper rooted is going to be much more vibrant and bright. So it is a blend of like a dark copper and a light copper color here with medium brown highlights, medium to dark, or sorry, roots, medium to dark brown roots. Okay, you need to wig the exact color of your hair. So this one, if you want this color, this is, it's chocolate cocoa. So I'm wearing chocolate cocoa. Chocolate cocoa, here it is again, it's basically a mix of a medium to dark brown mixed with a medium brown color. How do you enter the giveaway? We haven't started the giveaway yet. Stay tuned. We're going to run it pretty soon though. Molly, I'm wearing again Molly in the color chocolate cocoa, which I'm also showing here. This definitely is, it's a very neutral brunette. I don't find it leans warm or super cool. It's quite neutral. Okay, let me show you some other brunettes. Let's go with Mocha Mirage. Okay, Mocha Mirage, it's another rich sort of chocolate brown here. We're gonna have sort of this darker, rich brown base for Mocha Mirage, and then you're gonna have a nice mix of lighter auburn highlights and honey going throughout this. And then your bang here, you guys, you're gonna have that lighter bang coming forward in the front to highlight your face here. So Mocha Mirage, it is highlighted with auburn and a honey blonde, but that honey blonde comes forward to highlight your face. So Mocha Mirage. Okay, this, nope, we did that one. This one is Espresso Swirl. Espresso Swirl. I wish I had a longer one to show you, but it's just a short one right now. So Espresso Swirl here, it's going to be a dark brown, more of like a 6 base. It's a nice, I would say neutral, medium to dark brown base. And then we have this with some more, I guess, a little bit of auburn tone throughout and some lighter honey brown mixed throughout this. So it does lean warm. Definite warm. Okay, another one, Chestnut Marble. Here's Chestnut Marble. Let me get it up closer actually. Is there a color similar to Mousse Cake? Unfortunately not super similar to Mousse Cake. Okay, what did I grab? Oh, Chestnut Marble. Okay, Chestnut Marble here is going to be a medium brown base, and then we do have a lighter warm honey brown throughout this as well. And it definitely leans warm. There's very strong highlights throughout this. This is sort of similar-ish to, I guess it's a lighter version of a Shaded Hazelnut. It's not quite as dark as Shaded Hazelnut by Raquel Welch. So again, this one is Chestnut Marble. Did I do this one yet? No, I did not. This one is Frosted Fudge. Okay. What bright color would be similar to Root Beer Float Blonde? I think closest to Root Beer Float Blonde would probably still be Coconut Glow. But Coconut Glow is going to be brighter and lighter. We don't really have, Root Beer Float Blonde is going to be more ash, a little bit darker, whereas Coconut Glow is going to be a little bit brighter. Okay, Frosted Fudge, sorry, got sidetracked. Okay, Frosted Fudge here. This is a dark brown base. I would say it's a more of a cool dark brown base. And then we are heavily highlighted here. There's lots of the blonde highlights here for Frosted Fudge R with, I would say there's like a dark blonde and more of a creamy blonde that definitely cools it up a little bit. But this is a neutral to cool color, Frosted Fudge. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Since we are starting to get towards the end, I have another color to show you, but we're gonna start running the giveaway. We still have one more giveaway to go. So we're gonna start running the giveaway. Remember, there's like a little present that pops up on your screen, and you can click that present to enter your email address in, and then we will roll the giveaway soon. Are these colors the ones in your line? Yes, so the colors I'm showing right now are in the RIAH line that you can find in the Molly that I'm wearing, the Everly, Donna, or Jodie. Okay, the Encyclopedia of Wigs. Yes, there's a lot of wig knowledge running around in my brain. Sometimes I cannot keep it straight. Okay, my last color I'm showing you, did the giveaway? Yes, it's going, I think. Let me know if you guys see the giveaway going so that I know that you guys are starting to enter. Perfect, yes, amazing. Okay, this is Toasted Vanilla. Toasted Vanilla is a really unique color. I really love this one. If you love blondes, but you want like just a little bit of extra pizzazz, this is more of a gradient color because we do have the light platinum tips and the warm rooting that gradually goes into those platinum tips. It's really pretty. So again, this one is called Toasted Vanilla. So like I said, we have more of that warm, rich, warm brown root that gradually melts into our more frosted platinum tips. So Toasted Vanilla, really pretty. Okay, you guys, are we entering the giveaway here? I think I've shown you all of the colors. Is similar to Palm Springs Blonde. So if you want Palm Springs Blonde or color similar, then probably Pearl Blossom Rooted would be your best. That's sort of our lightest, brightest, coolest blonde. Almost melted marshmallow. Yeah, kind of the same idea for sure. Yeah, that is a beautiful color in itself. And Toasted Vanilla is a similar idea. Yeah. Okay, so make sure you enter if you are over on our social media channels, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I welcome you to come on over to our website at chiquel.com because that is where you can enter our giveaway. Unfortunately, you cannot enter it on our social media channels. You have to come to chiquel.com or chiquel.ca if you want to enter the giveaway. So I'll give you a minute or two to migrate over to your browser so that you can pull up our website. And then you'll see a little present at the top. Click that little present, and that's where you can enter your email address. I'm going to take off Molly. And since we're here staring at each other, I'm going to put on Everly again. You like Molly? Amazing. Did you guys know that Molly is named after one of my very best friends? Okay. Here's Everly again, just in case you wanted to see Everly. Everly is a super sweet mid-length wavy bob, low density, heat-friendly fiber. Aw, you're welcome. There's your lace front. Full monofilament top on Everly here. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys like 30 more seconds to enter. I love Tuesdays too. They are fun. Which color do you like, Eurochic or Beckham? Oh, don't put me in that position. If I had to choose one, oh, I think I might choose Beckham. I think just because Beckham's a little bit lower density than Eurochic, and there's a little bit more layering. Okay, you guys, are we good? Are we in? Did we enter? I'm gonna stop it now, and we're gonna roll the giveaway. See who won our giveaway here. Our lucky winner is Flying Moose. I love that. Flying Moose. Congratulations. You get pretty much your pick from what I was showing. So you can choose from the trestle lure items I was showing you guys. You can choose from the bell tress icons ones that I was showing you. You can choose from a pre-order of a RIAH style, whatever you like. But I will send you an email, Flying Moose email, and we will get in touch. My comments are being funny again. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. As always, it is a pleasure to be here with you guys. I love hanging out with you on my Tuesdays. I will be back here on Tuesday next week. Same time, same place, in all my space now that I moved my camera over a little bit. So Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Pacific, noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, 3 somewhere else, 4 somewhere else, 5 if you're in the middle of the ocean somewhere. And what am I wearing? This is Everly by RIAH. Okay, bye guys. I never know how to end this, so I'm